Y ahora sí, dicho todo eso, les quiero contar que estamos hoy en nuestro segundo día de nuestro segundo Congreso Kosmopolitis. El año pasado hicimos un primer congreso que fue muy interesante y la verdad es que la experiencia nos gustó y decidimos partir con un segundo congreso. Este año decidimos llamarle Liderazgo, Impacto en mí, Impacto en el entorno. Y tal como nos planteaban ayer varios invitados, la verdad es que nos dijeron que nunca se deja de aprender. Y esto va muy de la mano con algo que en la Academia Grange también nos hemos dado cuenta y que también hemos considerado, y es que en realidad es importante el aprendizaje continuo, la formación continua, y por eso nos planteamos este desafío de trabajemos este tema del liderazgo. No es un tema nuevo, pero sí es un tema que ha ido avanzando, que ha ido de alguna manera evolucionando y por eso surgió esta idea de trabajarlo en un congreso. Puede que muchos de ustedes no sepan, pero nosotros llevamos ya varios días de congreso. De hecho, este es nuestro quinto día. Partimos el día lunes y hemos estado lunes, martes, miércoles con charlas, talleres, coloquios, feria científica y una serie de actividades para los alumnos de todos los niveles para que todos pudieran darle una mirada a este concepto del liderazgo. Y ayer, en realidad, fue la culminación un poco de toda esta actividad porque durante la semana, como les decía, tuvimos físicos, tuvimos astrónomos, tuvimos escritores, una variada gama de especialidades que nos hablaron a todos, pero ayer ya nos focalizamos pensando en los objetivos que nos habíamos propuesto para este taller. Ayer le dimos vueltas a qué habilidades se requiere para tener un buen liderazgo. ¿Se nace? ¿Se hace? ¿Se construye? ¿Qué pasa con todo este tema? Y lo que hicimos fue bien interesante, la verdad es que hubo una reflexión muy completa en torno a todo este tema. Y destacamos varios elementos ayer. Primero, la importancia de comenzar muy temprano en este proceso de descubrirse, de rescatar nuestras habilidades. Se destacó algo que nos pareció súper interesante, que fue también el valor del fracaso. La importancia de aprender de eso y de empezar a partir de nuevo, rescatar todos esos elementos, integrarlos a la experiencia. Junto con la importancia de conocer nuestros potenciales, la importancia de conocernos y saber destacarnos. Y esto lo cuento porque lo que vamos a ver ahora tiene mucha relación con estos conceptos, con el partir desde muy temprano conociéndonos, con el partir desde muy temprano aprendiendo a desarrollar todas esas habilidades que tenemos todos para convertirnos en buenos líderes, pero algo todavía más importante, o tan importante como eso, que es el trabajo en equipo. Lo necesario que es combinar esfuerzos, lo necesario que es combinar las distintas fortalezas que todos tienen, y así lo que vamos a ver hoy es precisamente la aplicación de todos estos aprendizajes. Lo que vamos a ver ahora es aprender desde muy pequeñitos a rescatar todos estos elementos tan fuertes y tan potentes que tiene cada persona, en este caso cada uno de nuestros niños, junto con un esfuerzo mancomunado de distintas personas. Aquí van a ver ustedes el trabajo de profesores de arte, profesores de música, de drama, todo el equipo de primero básico, pero también todo el equipo de niños para lograr un esfuerzo común y que va a ser este espectáculo que vamos a ver ahora. Va a ser bastante más cortito de lo que fue el original porque tenemos que adecuarnos a los tiempos del Congreso, pero vamos a ver algo muy entretenido. Lo que vamos a hacer es esto. Vamos a seguir a un conejo que viene súper apurado porque anda muy atrasado, muy pendiente del reloj. Y para eso entonces lo que hace es que se mete en un agujero y va a salir en un lugar misterioso, lleno de fantasía, lleno de aventura. Y por si a alguien le suena, en realidad lo que vamos a ver es una adaptación de Alicia en el País de la Maravilla, con nuestros alumnos de primero básico. Así que les damos un fuerte aplauso y los vamos a dejar a ellos.
Alice was sitting with her sister by the riverbank. She was growing tired and bored of listening to her sister read. Just as her eyes began to close, she saw a white rabbit hurry by. But not just any white rabbit, but one with pink eyes, black jacket, and a big pocket watch. So Alice did what any curious girl or boy would do. She followed him right into the rabbit's hole, and suddenly she was falling and falling and falling and falling. Finally, she landed on a pile of dry leaves. The rabbit rushed ahead down a long, dark corridor. Oh my ears, my whiskers, how late it's getting. Alice raced after him, but he completely vanished. She found herself alone in a long hall with doors on either side. She noticed a glass table with a little golden key lying on it. I do believe I'm at Rabbit's house. Oh, he left a key.
She tried to open the doors, but she couldn't. On the second time round, she found a curtain hiding a tiny door. The door opened into the most beautiful garden Alice had ever seen. All she wanted was to visit the garden.
How will I ever get through? Oh, I wish I could close it like a telescope and wonder about those beds of flowers. Sudden, she noticed a little bottle with the words "Drink Me" on it. I'm sure this wasn't here before. Should I try it? At least it doesn't say poison. Very nice. Immediately, she began to shrink and became the perfect size for the door. But she had forgotten the golden key. Now she couldn't reach it. She tried and tried, but it was no use. Alice sat down and cried. There's no use in crying like that. Stop this minute. She wiped her eyes and noticed a small cake beside her. The word "Eat me" was written on it in crayons. I will eat it, and if it makes me grow larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. Either way, I will get into the garden. She began to grow taller and taller. She took the key and hurried to the little door. There's no way I can get through this door. What can I do? She began to cry again. She was a giant. Her giant tears began to fill the room, making a large pool. Suddenly, she heard a little pattering of feet in the distance. I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! Lisa! I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! I get in a terrible state, I have to hurry. Better get a move on, run your test. I'm late! I'm late! Not a moment to waste, I getting worried. Better get a move on, run your test. I'm late! I'm late! I'm late! Either queen has a minute to wait behind my head off. Better get a move on, run your time. I'm late, I'm late. I get in a terrible state, I have to hurry. Better get a move on, run your time. I'm late. Oh, everything is so strange today. I am shrinking again. It must be the fun.
As she said this words, her foot slipped, and in another moment, splash, she was up to her chin in water.
She thought she'd fallen into the sea, but soon realized that she was in the pool of tears she had wept when she was so. found a way through the little door.
She seated on a bottle, floated to Wonderland, all soaking wet. Several other creatures were splashing about too. There were Mouse, Duck, Eaglet, Lorry, and Dodo.
I am all wet. Who are you?
No time to waste. The best way to get us by would be to run a caucus race.
What is a caucus race?
The best way to explain it is to run it.
dry again. And where is that rabbit? And who are those two funny fellows?
I'm Tweedledee.
I'm Tweedledum.
I'm looking for a white rabbit.
Why?
Because I'm curious.
Oh, she's curious.
And she hasn't introduced herself.
Sorry.
Alice found herself in a beautiful garden of talking flowers. She thought the garden was nice, but the flowers thought she was just a weed, so they would not let her stay. Where the lazy daisies love the very peaceful life they lead. You can learn about the things from the flowers, for especially in the month of June. There's a wealth of happiness and romance, all in the golden afternoon, all in the golden afternoon.
Poor Alice, the dotwood barked at her, the dandelions and tiger lilies roared at her.
No, please, I will leave this garden as fast as I can. Poor Alice, she wasn't even sure who she wasn't anymore. Everything was crumbled up and down. She stopped to catch her breath. The first thing I have to do is go to my right side again. In front of her was a large machine, and on top of it was a big blue caterpillar. Who are you? So fast. I'm looking for a white rabbit. Ask someone at a tea party over there.
So Alice came to a strange party. 'cause life is a tea party all of the time. He's mad as a hatter, he's never felt better. It's hard to believe that he's out of his mind, but he's mad as a hatter, so passionate and utter, 'cause life is a tea party all of the time. Ravens are rather like this. Tell me if you think it's tell him to tell him. You won't be able to guess. I have to tell you. I'm really not caught up. He's mad as a hatter. He's never felt better. It's hard to believe that he's out of his mind. But he's mad as a hatter. So fast he's the butter. 'Cause life is a tea party all of the time. It was the middle of I had a quarrel with him. Yes, we remember. Now he does nothing I ask. Never listens. He was a good friend of. He's mad as a hatter. He'll never feel better. It's hard to believe that he's out of his mind. But he's mad as a hatter. So fast in the butter. 'Cause life is a tea party all of the time. Mad as a hatter. He'll never feel better. It's hard to believe that he's out of his mind. But he's mad as a hatter. So fast in the butter. 'Cause life is a tea party all of the time. What are you doing? We're having an birthday party. An birthday party? What's that? Well, there are 365 days in a year. Only one is your birthday. All the rest are your birthdays. Oh, then today's my birthday too. A very merry birthday to you. To you. A very merry birthday to you. To you. If you hatred into someone, and I guess that you will do. A very merry birthday to you. Thank you. Oh, here comes the White Rabbit again. Oh, my friend, my whiskers. I'm late for a very important date. Wait, Mrs. Rabbit, please wait for me.
Alice tried to catch him, but he was too fast for her.
She found herself in a beautiful garden. A large rose tree stood near the entrance. The roses were white, but gardeners were painting them red. Could you tell me why are you painting those roses?
The fact is, there should be a red rose tree, but we put a white one by mistake.
If the queen finds out, she will cut off her head.
So you see, we are doing our best before she comes.
Oh, so let me help you then. Making the roses red, we're making the roses red. We can't just look for waste and drop, so let me make you red. Making the roses red, making the roses red. Making the roses red, and making them to shade. Because we love and seeds to grow, and practice will be dead. And then we go ahead, making the roses red, painting roses, painting roses, making the roses red, we're making the roses red. Oh, pardon me, but Mr. Three, why must you paint them red? Stop! The queen is coming.
Oh no, we are not ready.
She's going to chop our heads. They wait for the royal procession.
painting my roses red. Off with their heads.
Come on.
And who is this rabbit?
What is your name, child?
My name is Alice, Your Majesty. Off with her head too. Nonsense!
But, my dear, consider she's only a child.
Not important. It's time for croquet. Can you play croquet? Yes? Come on then to the croquet garden.
And they all went to get ready for the game.
The trial is beginning. The trial is beginning. The trial is...
But whose trial is it?
Come on. Alice and Rabbit ran until they came to the courtroom where everybody was waiting.
The king was the judge, and the knave stood before him. In the middle of the room, Alice gazed at a huge plate of tarts.
Silence in the court!
Who stole the tarts? Eat it! Who stole the tarts? What can they who stole the tarts? Who stole the tarts? Eat it! Who stole the tarts? What can they who stole the tarts? Put it in the prison and lock him up. Put it in the prison and throw away the key. Put it in the prison and lock him
the tart?
What's the name who made the tart?
What's in the tart?
Pepper, pepper.
What's in the tart?
I put pepper in the tart.
Put it in the prison and lock him up, lock him up. Put it in the prison and throw away the key. Put it in the prison and lock him up, lock him up. Put it in the prison and throw away the key.
Call the last witness.
Alice, what do you know about this business?
Nothing. That's very important.
Unimportant, Your Majesty means.
Oh, do be quiet and get on with it.
For annoying and tormenting the queen, Alice must lose her head.
Off with her head! Off with her head! Who cares for you? You are nothing but a pack of cards. I wish this was only a dream.
And that's all it was, just a dream.
Oh, thank goodness it was only a dream.